We're kicking off our road to the Tonys with an exclusive announcement. We are excited to reveal the nominees for 6 major categories for the 79th Annual Tony Awards right here on CBS. And to help us this morning, we have 2 very special and talented guests. Uzo Aduba was nominated for a Tony in 2022 for Best Featured Actress in a play for her role in Clyde. Yes, and Darren Criss, he made history last year as the first Asian actor to win leading actor in a musical for his performance in Maybe Happy Ending.
So good.
It also took home, folks, the award for Best Musical. Uzo and Darren are here. Good morning.
Good morning.
So good to be here with you.
You too.
The Super Bowl for people on Broadway.
Super Bowl,
This is it.
Yes.
This is it.
Yes.
It's a big moment for sure.
So Darren, you have the first category, which I just said you won last year.
I know, I'm still tripping on that. I can't believe that was already a year ago. But you know, out with the old, in with the new. That's what I'm saying to this
But you
morning.
know what the people are thinking this morning? You know, they're waiting, hoping their names are going to
know
be
that
called.
feeling.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
you know that feeling, Uzo. When they're coming out. Yes.
Absolutely. I think every young actor, when you come to New York, or I was anyway, when I first came to New York, it's the theater where I started, and that's where the love is. And the first thing I ever had a connection to was at home in my hometown, watching the Tony Awards and wondering, I wonder if I could do that someday. So I know.
Yeah. This is a big deal for people tuning in that aren't in New York City, and you know, not only just locally and nationally, it's internationally. People see this on the internet later, and it's a big deal for the theater community at large.
Yes.
So it's an exciting thing. Yeah. And what's cool is no matter what happens this morning, most of these people, if not all the people, they got to do a show tonight.
That's right.
They're show tonight. They're passionate and their dreams.
Yes.
And I think that's such a remarkable thing about this.
And so do you, and you also have to read our first category.
Yes, I do. So yes, but this isn't about me. This is about some nominees for Best Performance by an Actor in a Leading Role in a Musical, and they are
Nicholas Christopher, Chess. Luke Evans, Richard O'Brien's The Rocky Horror Show.
Make them hear you when they hear you.
Joshua Henry, Ragtime.
I'm already popping the cork 'cause I'm ready.
Sam Tuddy, Two Strangers Carry a Cake Across New York.
And we're gliding far away.
Brandon Uranowitz, Ragtime.
I can say this without any hesitation. I love all these guys.
Yeah.
Of course.
This
This
is
is a
them,
tough
yes.
category.
But a lot of people are
all
saying Joshua Henry, this might be his year.
Josh is, listen,
Last
these
night,
guys are
he
so
killed
much
on the Met
softer.
steps.
Yes, I know
Yes.
he's at the Met. Luke Evans, I'm an old pal with. I've been wanting to see him on Broadway forever, so I'm glad that he finally has that moment. We have a Broadway debut from Sam. Nicholas Christopher, we were both Seymour off Broadway.
But how
did you see
about
the viral
you in
moment?
Chess? Yeah.
Yes,
when
the
he
viral
closed
moment,
the
holding that
note.
note,
Yes.
holding that note, and Brandon Uranowitz is also a Broadway stalwart. So these are 5 very, very eligible.
So that would be hard for you to pick.
No, don't make me do that.
No, I will not do that.
Don't ever
I
make
will
me
not do
decide.
that.
Well, that's a first scale.
I like everybody too much to choose one.
Uzo, your turn.
Okay, the nominees for Best Performance by an Actress in a Leading Role in a Musical, they are Sarah Chase, Shmigadoon. Stephanie Shu, Richard O'Brien's The Rocky Horror Show. Casey Levy, Ragtime. Marlon Mindell, Titanic. Christiani Pitts, Two Strangers Carry a Cake Across New York.
I mean, Uzo. First of all, Shmigadoon. I love Shmigadoon.
I just like saying Shmigadoon.
We all do.
I keep saying it. I'm like, if in any other world, people are like, what are they doing?
Yes,
It's theater.
yes.
You
We
know?
love to say.
But you're tight with Sarah.
Yes, Sarah and I went to college together. She is a dear, dear friend of mine and has been amazing and hilarious, might I say, since day one. Such a remarkable talent. And Casey being here in New York, coming up in the theater together. It's just such an incredible category of astonishingly talented.
It's always good. Listen, when I saw Chess, I'm a big fan of Leah Michele. I'm very disappointed that she was not in this category. But let's talk about Marla Mendel.
Marla, I've been watching versions of that show since I saw it in a strip mall in LA, like maybe around 10 years ago. So
wow.
Long road. It was off Broadway. It was in the West End.
Yeah.
It's seen a lot of iterations, and she's always been batting 1,000 as that role. So,
no doubt.
You know, congratulations to her because these things don't happen overnight.
Yeah.
That's a long,
exactly.
long road.
Even though they're all first-time nominees,
yes,
they don't happen
exactly.
overnight.
Yeah, they don't give that.
Exactly.
Surely you've been doing this for.
All right, Dan, you're back up with a very competitive category.
Yes, indeed. These are the nominations for Best Performance by an Actor in a Leading Role in a Play.
And I know this place. This is my place, my city.
Will Harrison, Punch.
Because personality always wins the day.
Nathan Lane, Arthur Miller's Death of a Salesman.
Why? What on earth did you think? Whoops, my mistake. Take it all back.
John Lithgow, Giant. Daniel Radcliffe, Every Brilliant Thing. Mark Strong, Oedipus.
Those are some heavies, some heavy guns.
All the categories are so good. We're talking to Nathan Lane tomorrow. I saw John Lithgow last night, who's 80, says he still doesn't know how he's doing it, but he's doing it and killing it.
Amazing.
Yeah. I mean, when you've been doing it that long, you can't help but be fantastic. I mean, you don't stick around that long by accident.
That's right.
You know? And I have to shout out young Will Harrison, who was fabulous in Punch, and that's his Broadway debut. So to be in the category with some of these, you know, more seasoned vets is a pretty cool thing. Yeah.
All right, Uzo, you're up again.
Okay, so the nominees for Best Performance by an Actress in a Leading Role in a Play are Rose Byrne, Fallen Angels.
Jerry, you know I can call the cops. If they trace it to you, you're busted.
Carrie Coon, Bug.
You know, I get it, though. I have kids, too. I spend my life trying to get away from them and then just trying to get right back to them.
Susanna Flood, Liberation. Leslie Manville, Oedipus. Kelly O'Hara, Fallen Angels.
9 times for her.
9. I interviewed Kelly last year, and we talked about her record then. Now it's the 9th time in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. You know, talk about, I just said, you know, batting 1,000, but like if there's any higher number than that, I think Kelly's definitely that. She never misses, so that makes perfect
And
sense.
then Rose Byrne had an Oscar nomination and a Tony nomination.
Which is hard to do.
Quite a tremendous year for her.
Yeah.
All right, Uzo, you're up again.
Okay, so the nominees for Best Play are...
At the same time, I try to use my privilege to lift up others.
By working at PETA?
The Ballisters.
And in the interest of directness, how do you feel about Israel?
Giant. Liberation. Little Bear Ridge Road.
All right.
A lot of cool plays.
I think what's really exciting, we're starting to see this like wonderful, rich new tradition of new plays that are really exciting, and this is great to see this range of stories being told this year.
This was always one of my favorite categories because going to drama school, I didn't do musical theater at all. This to me was the Super Bowl because these are the plays that I would hope to maybe be in one day, that we would maybe do a production of in college or in my own theater company one day. So this was always a really cool way to kind of get a cue from the theater community.
These are plays, and Liberation won
just won the Pulitzer. I was going to say, it's not a small detail, so major congratulations to
All right,
that.
Darren.
Major works.
Yeah, definitely. You won big in this final category.
Yes,
So
we
go ahead.
did. Yes.
SOA.
Yes. Yeah, I'll celebrate that one last time before we pass it on to the next folks. The nominees for Best Musical are...
The Lost Boys. Schmigadoon. Titanic. Two Strangers Carry a Cake Across New York.
Wouldn't want to be voting on this one.
Exciting. Yeah, man. It's a good feeling.
Yeah, they say there's no clear front runner. Lauren Michael is up for it for his Schmigadoon.
He's producing.
And Matt Rogers and Bowen Yang are also in there for
Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah.
Lost Boys.
Patrick Wilson as well. Yeah, yeah.
This was so amazing, right? I mean, I don't envy the people who have to make these decisions because this is an incredible year. Uzo, Darren, thank you very much for being here. And, of course, you can watch the 79th Annual Tony Awards on Sunday, June 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, right here on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.